Hey everybody.
What's going on?
We're back for another Kicking It with the Smiths episode.
Yes, we're back. We're back. We're here. Do the things like subscribe, share, comment, all of that. We're here. Check out the Instagram. We got Instagram page.
We got an Instagram page. Okay, so Instagram, we gonna put it down here on the video for y'all. But it's real funny because you got to do @kicking hashtag it hashtag with the hashtag Smiths.
Yep.
Because who would have thought it would have been more than one Kicking It with the Smiths page? But this is Dana and Lonnie Kicking It with the Smiths. So we're gonna put our Instagram down at the bottom for you to follow us there too, because on there you get to be a little more candid with us and come along with us for dates and pictures of the kids and pictures of us. So
yeah.
make sure you check it out.
We put the pictures from date night on there. Yeah,
we did date night this past Saturday.
Yep,
and
we did.
Did a picture, did a video, 2 videos I think.
Yeah, we did
2 videos. So make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah.
But we back. We wanted to check in with y'all. It's been about 2 weeks, and we have not had the opportunity to come on and really dig in like we had planned to. So we missed a week, and for that we apologize.
Yes.
But we back like we never left.
Right, because we haven't. Because even though we missed that week, we still on Instagram. I posted something on Instagram the week that we missed something. So check that out, because we're going to be posting things there that we may not talk about on here, or maybe follow up. So just in between. So drop the post on there. So check that out. So y'all know, just be looking out on both channels, platforms, and so we stay connected.
Yeah, because we here for it. So we came on tonight kind of to start the conversation about the third S word, security. We probably will not talk about it long because
we're doing security, or we're doing submission.
It is submission. We talked about security last time. See, this is why you need to have a good person by your side, because I completely was about to talk to y'all about security again.
I mean, you can. I just know we hadn't got to that. So
that's hilarious. Y'all excuse the glare on these glasses. I am awaiting my new contact lenses, so excuse the glare. So yeah, we're here to talk about submission today.
Well, do you want to talk about submission, or did you want to share some of our conversation?
We can share some of our.
You don't have to. I just didn't know if you wanted to, because you mentioned it, but we can talk about submission.
We can share some of our conversation. I think that'll be fine too.
Okay.
Because we said we was gonna be doing a check-in tonight,
right.
So
we're checking in.
Just checking in, and we actually did that. Well, Dana did that for me today. It's very, what word do I want to use? It's very vital and comforting when your spouse sees you. And hears you. And I just appreciate you, because you saw me, you checked me, you heard me, I heard you for what you said, and I think it was very important. And it was cool because we literally had a couch conversation. People always talk about pillow talk.
Yes.
I'm not one for pillow talk, because I'm going to go to sleep.
Facts.
I will be asleep within 30 seconds with pillow talk. So we had couch talk today, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come on after work. I'm gonna make me a cup of tea. So I was like, hey, you want some tea? And he was like, yeah. So we got the kids down for bedtime. We drank our tea, sat on the couch, and really just had a candid, heart to heart conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope Dana knows that I heard everything that he said in that conversation. It's important to be in tune and to know what your spouse needs from you. And I was like, well, how you know that? How you know what's going, like, how do you know what's going on with me? Like, what you mean? And he was like, because I talk to Jesus.
That is what I said.
And I was like,
part of what I said.
Well, what he say? Tell me what he said, because I need to know.
So what I said that, but in the midst of conversation, I did say that too, that answer right there. But I did say through my conversation with her, my recent conversations, my observations, because I'm always watching my spouse, I'm watching my family, watching our behaviors, our patterns. I'm watching her, just paying attention to our spouse. You're learning them, you've learned them. And then in my time as a husband, as a father, as a spouse, I'm also thinking about my family and trying to hear. So as we talked about, even when you're coming to God with, well, I want them to do this, or I, and it's like, be open to hear, well, maybe they're overwhelmed, or maybe they're stressed. And so I just, again, and I gave the answer because, like, as I was thinking about my wife, thinking about some of the things that she has said to me or has been said in the last couple of weeks, months, that I've kind of like, she said that more than once, or that was interesting that you said that. And in that, in my prayer time and meditating, it was like, yeah, I think, I'm checking in because it appears like this is going on.
And so you have to let me. So he always says facts and context. So I'm gonna provide some context today. So Dana and I both have very stressful, busy,
demanding.
That's the word that I was looking for. High demand,
high responsibility
positions.
Yeah.
And I've been doing mine for
how long you been there?
7. I've been at my current job for 6 years, but I started as a director in 2015. So this is 8 years that I've been in a director's role, and it does not get easier. I remember days where I would come home, or I would be like, I'll be home at XYZ, and I would not get home at XYZ time, and Dana would always hurt my feelings, like, I told you, you wasn't going to be home. But now that he's in a similar role, he has a lot more demand on him than I do. Let me just say that. But now that he's in a similar role, he's like, oh.
And I just want to clarify. I said that, and it wasn't the right way to say it, but that really was coming from a place of like hurt and frustration, because I miss my wife and I wanted her to come home and I wanted to spend time with her, and she would always say, like, I'm gonna leave at this time, I'll be home. So I would build expectation for that, and it'd be like, well, and then every time it was something else. I'm like, well,
and it was difficult because in these high demand roles that we have, people depend on us. And so then not only do people under us or the people that we serve depend on us, we have people that we report to in these roles. So if you don't have an answer for the person that you report to, you got to be at work until you get that answer, or
at work, working.
Yeah.
On the way home, to home, at home, back to work.
In the past, I didn't know how to communicate that effectively to my husband. And it was like, I don't know how to effectively communicate it for you to understand. And maybe it's something that you may not understand until you're in my shoes.
Mm.
And now that he's in a similar role, we both have aha moments like, yeah, now I see.
Yeah.
Now I see. And now it's easier for us to bounce off of each other to be like, okay, my day was cool. I got this, that, and this and that. You do what you got to do. Or vice versa. Okay, I'm having a hectic day.
I ain't did nothing
I'm not
but me.
even going to make it.
No.
I need your help. So it's a little bit easier now that we both are in similar positions. So I don't even know why I said that and what I was
You were
going
giving
to.
context, in fact. You were
Yes,
giving context.
yes, I was providing facts and context, which is what he usually does. So, yeah. So it felt really good to be seen and heard, and for him to be like, "I got you. What do you need in order for me to help you?" So yeah, it's that those things are important. Like you got to do the check-ins. The check-ins are important.
Yeah, you just, I would say, check in, because whatever you're thinking or seeing or feeling, go to your spouse with questions, not always answers.
Right.
And ask instead of just telling.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I did just say, hey, this is what I see, and things how you can, and tell them how these things make you feel, but at the same time, do that. And like you said a while ago, be that safe space, that brave space.
Psychological safety.
And even in that conversation, you point out some your concerns about me, but we just checked in, and I was like, well, no, I just wanted to check in, because I get kind of antsy and sensitive, right, in our relationship space. Like, hey, okay, yeah, what's going on? What's happening? Are you okay? Nope. Mm-mm. And it can be challenging sometimes dealing with me, but I'm always trying to come from a place of care.
It is
for our relationship in the family. So yeah, I'm working. I'm a work in progress.
We both are, and I tell him more often these days that I adore the man that he is changing into. I got a joke. So walked into work today. I adore the man that he's changing to. Walked into work today. My team was like, "Oh my God, we love your hair. We love the glasses. XYZ." And somebody made the comment, if I was a dude, I probably would be like, "Hey girl, what's your number?" So let me finish the joke, right? So I was like, let me tell y'all something. I ain't doing this ever again with nobody else. I have built, I have grown, I have changed. I'm still growing, still changing, and I don't want to struggle with nobody else. If anything ever happened and I am not with this man, the next one gotta be the wealthiest man on earth. And I just say that because the building process, although I've enjoyed every single moment of it, I don't want to do it again. That's just being real. Like, but it touched my little heart, like, because Dana will tell you I don't like my natural hair and don't like my glasses, but the standing ovation was just like, yeah. But I said all that to say I ain't struggling with nobody else. The building phase and the struggle phase. It's important to do, and when you find the person that you want to do it with, and y'all make it make you not want to do it with nobody else.
Absolutely. No.
But I said all that to say, like, I love and adore the person that Dana has worked so hard to become over the years, but he did it just for me and Jesus.
Well, I mean, I wanted to. You got to do the work on you, self work on you, for you to be a better Christian, right? Make you a better person. Be conformed to who Christ wants you to be, which will make you a better contributor, participant in all aspects of your life. Your relationships, your spouse, your kids, your job, ministry, like, you know, every aspect, son, brother, sister. And I'm growing in some of those areas. I'm growing every area, but some of those areas I'm growing in more and having to grow up more in and do more construction on myself. But one thing that I do, which probably leads to a lot of conversations for us, is as I dig and work on me with God, it brings out, well, I think I'm like this, honey, or I think that was my issue, or I'm struggling with this, or I've noticed this pattern that we have, or that I have, because I'm doing the digging and the investigation in the Word of God on me. And then it comes to a conversation where I go, hey, so I think I was a little messed up in this area about 2 months ago, or right now I'm confused about this, so I'm sorry.
Yeah. So check-ins are vital for the growth and sustainability. Ooh, that's another S word. Sustainability of your relationship. So we're going to call this episode the check-in.
Yep.
Or maybe check-ins are important. But either way, check-ins are important. They are vital. And it's something that I don't think they have to be daily, but check-ins are important. Maybe every other day, but important part of your relationship.
I think you need to check in on you first.
Yes.
You and Jesus need to have a check-in, like
daily.
You
and Jesus daily.
But I think you need to set that check-in with your spouse or people you're in a relationship with, your siblings or your friends, on a pattern, a routine that you set up. Some of them I think do need to be daily. Like I think for some relationships you need to daily just kind of briefly check in, and in certain seasons you need to check in. You may need to check in more than once a day in certain seasons. In certain relationships that you have may not need a daily check in, maybe like a weekly or a monthly. Because we've learned that in life that there are some relationships I have that I don't have to check in with certain people every day, but we check in every week,
right?
Every month, or we check in a couple times a week. But whatever that frequency is, depending on the relationship, you check in. Now, I want to check in with me and Jesus like all the time,
daily,
and I want to check in with her like all the time. I want us to be like, hey,
and he's gonna do it.
Hey,
he gonna do it.
Hey,
if I don't do it, he gonna do it.
Hey,
so, but check-ins are important, and that is the main focus of today's video, because we had to check in with y'all.
We just checking in. Let us know how y'all doing. We just checking in. We love y'all. We ain't forgot about y'all. We checking in.
Yes. I mean, y'all have to, like, the past 2 weeks have been hectic. I'm gonna see if we can find an effect for that and spell it across the video. HECTIC. Hectic.
We had an increase in events and all sorts, and then household things happened.
Oh,
kids didn't feel good, and all that type of things were going on. So, we're trying to navigate all of that, but
and still come check in with y'all,
right?
And provide y'all with this good content.
Absolutely.
So we're going to pause here for the day.
Yep.
And y'all know how we do. We appreciate y'all for listening and checking in with us.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see y'all in a week. That is the plan. See y'all in a week. If not, you gonna see us on Instagram.
If not sooner, you never know.
Yeah. So we will post our Instagram information down at the video as well as in the description, so you can check us out there. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Click that little bell so you can get notifications when we are posting.
That's right.
And as always, this has been a hashtag Kicking It with the Smiths.